Hi everyone, welcome back to Christopher's Models and Dioramas. The last video I talked about how we're going to turn something that was from dead, like this, into green and lively, like this. Now I've already made one that looks like a small shrub here, and one that can be used as a miniature tree that if you have the right kind of clay, they have them in different colors, they air dry, you can actually make it look like a small fruit tree if you want. But for what we're going to use this for will be a limb for a larger tree later on. Now I'm going to show you how to do these. Now the total time it took me to make each one of these was maybe 5 minutes. Now it starts out by taking one of these and you wrap the wire with this florist tape. Now that's not very expensive stuff. I got a whole roll of it for I think maybe $5. So, and this, you can buy these a whole package of these different lengths and sizes of these small limbs, tall limbs. I think I paid about $10, which wasn't really all that much, and I've used, oh heck, not even half of them in 5 or 6 different builds, because they go great for military builds as well as natural scenes, forests, so on and so forth. Now, I'm going to show you how I turned these dead ones into green ones. First off, let's find a nice one, medium one here. First off, I wrapped the base of it with this florist tape to give it a nice bark look, as much as I could. Now, second thing I'm going to do is make me an impromptu spray booth. And I'm going to put my mask on, because you do not want this spray glue stuff anywhere near getting in you if you have a mustache or goatee, or you don't want this stuff in your lungs, because it can seriously hurt you. It washes off really easy with hot soapy water, which is not a big deal. Take your paint, shake your glue up. Nice, reasonable dusting of it. Use your tree mix that won't cost all that much, and sprinkle it on here really, really good. You want to make sure you get the underside as well. Don't be afraid to get it on the bark part, because it's not that big of a deal. Give it a slight tap to make sure you get all the loose off of there. Make sure you don't have any stringly things like that hanging down. You just pick those off real gently. Set it to the side. Any of the dead looking parts, take it off. Any stray pet hairs that might have gotten in there. Put your mask back on. Work out the foliage just a little bit. Spread your limbs out so they can air dry just right. And there you go. From something that was slightly dead to something that looks, well, like you just walked out in your backyard and found a small bush. Take it and stick it in your stand to dry. I have a piece of PVA foam that I use stuff like this for. Total amount of time you're going to spend on one of these is about 5 to 10 minutes between the cutting and the wrapping. Depending on the size of your build, you can spend anywhere between up to and not exceeding an hour. From the wrapping, picking out what you want from the wrapping of with the florist tape, and adding your flocking. Now my flocking is a mixture of parsley, oregano, and dill. I know it sounds weird using that, but it lasts for a long time and preserved just right. And Model Railroad Scenic Flocking. So please keep this out of the reach of someone who might mistake it for something they should roll and smoke. Unhealthy. or if you have somebody who accidentally gets into it and puts it in their spaghetti sauce. Not healthy. Just kidding. No one's ever done that. I don't recommend anybody tries that. But with that being said and done, I hope you've enjoyed this video. And the next time, we will be taking and adding these to the trees as limbs. These bigger ones. These will remain as shrubs throughout it as well. I'm going to show you how to do that. This will take a little bit longer to do, maybe 15 minutes to add them all. The things you're going to need is, to do that, you're going to need some super glue and some patience. But otherwise, you should take your time on your builds. Take necessary precautions. When using with spray glues, or any kind of spray adhesive, wear a mask. For obvious reasons, the stuff isn't healthy to get in your lungs. But until next time, I hope you're having a good weekend coming up. Be about another 2 weeks before I get to that. But after we finish up the tree, we're going to work on the tall grass and detailing the groundwork using a mixture of foliage just like this. I'll show you how to do it in a way that will turn out really good. But take care, have fun, and remember, if you're not getting a little bit messy while you're doing it, you're not having as much fun as you should.